Welcome to the new central portal for the clearinghouse mechanism. In this video, we will look at the global map. The global map is very prominent on the homepage of the new CHM portal. It is about 1/3 of the way down the page. There is a lot of functionality packed into this map, and it's possible to navigate from here to an individual country's profile, to a multi-country status overview, or even directly to an advanced search with some parameters pre-filled. Let's start by looking at the different ways to navigate to an individual country profile first. If you have good geographical skills, you can click directly on the country outline from the full map. You can also move your mouse to the country's outline and the area within will turn black with the country name showing up in the tooltip. You can also zoom in and zoom out using the plus and minus buttons on the top left of the map. Once zoomed in, you can drag the visible part of the map around by moving the mouse while pressing and holding the mouse button. You can return back to the full map by pressing the Home button, also in the top left area of the map. You can also select the European Union from the initial map state by clicking the EU outline in the bottom left corner. If you're less visual, you could also access country profile by name from the menu at the top of the page. There is even a search to let you find the name quickly. We talked about this in the homepage overview video, so you can refer to that one for the details on the menu. Now let's look at one of the country profile pages, Canada's one in this case. As you can see, the country profile page also includes a map, already zoomed into the country this profile is for. Clicking on the records type on the right will take you right down the page to the relevant group. It will open the group if it was closed before. It's the same functionality as when you clicked on the home page. It's just that you're already on the correct page. The only minor difference with the map is that if you use it for navigation and click on another country, instead of doing a detailed map view, you will switch to that country's profile page directly, saving yourself an extra click. Below the map, there is a basic party membership information, as well as a link to the comprehensive country profile on the main CBD website. Finally, we get to the records themselves. They are grouped by the record type, and initially all the groups are closed. The groups with no records are grayed out and their record count is 0. For groups with the records, up to 10 record summaries will show once you open the group. If there are more than 10 summaries, there will be additional buttons to load the next 10 or even all the summaries at once. Clicking on the record summary will take you to the detailed record screen, where you can see all the fields, attachments, and the options to print, share, or generate a PDF. Now that we looked at how to get to an individual country profile page, let's look at some statistic pages that allow us to review several countries at once. If you want to see the statistics on absolutely all the countries at once, the easiest way to do that is from the country profiles in the main menu. As you can see, at the bottom of the submenu, there is an overview link that goes to unfiltered status page. We shall see that page shortly, but first, I wanted to show you a shortcut from the map. As you can see, right at the bottom of the map, there are counts for the countries that are parties, ratified only, and non-parties. These are actually clickable and will jump into the statistics page with party status filter set to the corresponding value. Now, let's look at the status page itself. There is a map at the top of the page, and it's exactly the same map as on the home page. Under the map, we have the table of statuses. Each row represents a country, and the columns are the abbreviations for the same record types we saw on the map and on the individual country profile page. Unfiltered, that's quite a long table with 198 rows. Fortunately, there is 3 ways to filter the table and several options for sorting. We already saw the party status filter. That's what is applied when clicking on membership status on the map. You can clear that filter by selecting Show All in the filter dropdown. Next, we can select the countries directly. The dropdown is a multi-select, so you can keep adding countries to the list either by scrolling or by putting part of the name in the search box. Either way, clicking and unclicking individual country names chooses them for the table. If you need to clear all the individual country names from the selection, use the Clear Selection button in the menu. Finally, you can select regions, and this will include corresponding countries. As with countries, the menu supports multi-select, though because there are several region categories and because regions are hierarchical, the selection and search interface is a bit fiddlier. As with countries filter, regions can also be cleared with the corresponding Clear Selection button. Please note that the countries listed in the table are those that satisfy all the applicable filters. It's entirely possible to select quite a number of countries and regions, but with none of them overlapping the two non-parties also chosen as a filter. The resulting non-overlap will show 0 records. Finally, the rows can be sorted. They can be sorted alphabetically by country names in both descending and ascending mode. They can also be sorted by the descending count of any of the record types. This can be chosen from the menu or by clicking on the heading title for the corresponding column. For the row itself, it's very simple. Clicking on the country name goes to the country profile at the top. Clicking on the number goes to the same page, but with a relevant group opened and scrolled to. And we are back for the final way to navigate the information, straight into the advanced search. Basically, if the record category does not correspond to a single country's count, we can't go to a country profile. So clicking on the category from the unzoomed in map, we go straight into the advanced search with the type pre-selected. If we did zoom into the country, then the count corresponds to that country's records, and we can go to the related group in the country profile. This applies to the map on the home page and on the status page. These are identical maps. The map on the country profile page does not have group views, as it jumps directly from country to country only. So if we click on national indicators from the full map view, we will go to the advanced search page. We will cover this page in a separate series of videos. It's quite comprehensive. For now, I just wanted you to notice that the record type we selected is listed as a filter just above the search string, and that this is one of the types that comes from Record Types menu.